Almost autumn, for me, my favorite season, not only because it's root vegetable season, but I also like seafood, game meat, and all these combine very well together. Of course, root vegetables are quite demanding when it comes to preparing them. You have to peel them, you have to wash them, you have to cut them. So taking some time and also giving you quite some food waste, of course. At Ardo, we have, of course, some convenient solutions concerning root vegetables. We have a quite broad range of these mono vegetables. We have parsnip, we have beetroot, we have yellow sweet, black salsify in different sizes. We have the sweet potatoes, we have parsley root, we have celeriac. So a lot of different vegetables that are available. We also have quite some interesting mixes there. I think one of the most popular mixes is the retro vegetable mix, where we have all these rustic cut sizes of root vegetables, also some Jerusalem artichoke inside, some red onions, some butternuts. We have the carrots rustica, yellow and orange, and with this one we also make different kind of nice vegetable mixes, colorful vegetable mixes, as this one here with the black salsify and romano beans inside. So a lot of nice vegetables to work with. Next to that, we also have these pureed vegetables. Also here, if you like different textures on your plate, very easy to use. You just season, you add a little bit of cream, a little bit of oil, what you want, and you have a ready-to-use vegetable puree on the plate. And then we have also some of these vegetables that are more like fried. For example, the honey roasted parsnips. They are coated with some honey. You oven bake them, the honey will caramelize, and you have a perfect side dish with your autumn recipes. And last but not least, our sautéed carrots. These carrots are sautéed or blanched in vegetable oil. You see, of course, all the nice different colors, the purple, the yellow, the orange ones. And sautéing them in oil keeps all the color, all the taste inside, so you get a very tasteful and colorful dish using these vegetables. For today, I have foreseen, just as an example, two small preparations for you. First one will be a starter, and therefore I used our celeriac puree. I just finished it with a little bit of cream, a little bit of butter, a little bit of lime juice to give it a bit of freshness, and of course seasoned it, a little bit of salt, pepper. And this will be my base of our dish. And as said, it's seafood season, so why not combine this with some scallops. Some black salsify. Okay, to bring some color, I also used our pumpkin puree. It's not really a root vegetable, but combines really well with this dish. So here, I also finished it with a little bit of olive oil. And as you see, this will bring color to our dish. Okay, and then we get the final decorations, a little bit of pumpkin seed oil, which gives it a very nice and dark, earthy flavor. Pumpkin seeds, and then of course some nice, colorful sorrel leaves. And this way, we get in no time, and with really not a lot of prepping time, this very nice starter that will fit perfect in your autumn menu. Okay. So that's our starter. And then I have a second plate for you. And herefore I used our retro vegetable mix. I made a kind of a mash of it. So I just let it simmer with some butter, some stock, some seasoning, some bay leaves on low temperature. And this way I get a really very tasty mash. And this mash we're going to use as a base for our dish. 1, 2. I like putting a lot of vegetables, of course, on my dishes. People like it more and more to have a nice range of vegetables. And it's also possible that doing so, that you put a little bit less of meat. So also food cost-wise, it's a very good idea. So here we have a nice piece of game meat. Like this. And then we come with the rest of the vegetables. And this really will bring color to our plates. First of all, our parsnip, which will also bring a nice crisp. Some Brussels sprouts. And then we have these chunky sauteed carrots. And what is nice about this, you don't only bring color to your plate, but also a bit of different levels, heights. And also that is, of course, very nice for your end result of your plate. A little bit of sauce. I'm going to turn the plate in a second so that you can see really well how it's built up. So here, a little bit of seasoning. Okay. And this way, you could add a little bit of decoration here on top if you want. Just like this. And this way we get two nice, colorful, easy to prepare dishes, autumn season, based on our seafood, based on our game meat, and all combined with all different kinds of root vegetables. Enjoy!